year. How important was that, particularly in that first game in Nashville, that you hit a couple of big ones to help you set it up?
I think it was very important, just trying to get a little job security and just go out there and do the best I can for this team.
How did you handle the competition? We didn't talk to you throughout camp. How mentally tough was, the daily grind of trying to compete?
Yeah, it was just trying to go out there every day and compete. And Tommy and Nate are both good punters, and so it was just every day. You had to bring it.
Was it mentally draining? And have you used that to your advantage mentally as you go through the season?
I would think it was more physically draining. We kicked every single day, and you had to kick your best. And through the season, it makes me feel good that I got the starting job, and just to be more confident.
First off, how'd you become a punter in the first place? How'd you get into that? I know you were an athlete and played a whole bunch of other stuff. When did punting come into play?
I grew up playing soccer, and in high school my brother was the punter, and so the coach asked me if I could, and I tried it, and he showed me how to do it, and I just took off with it.
Did you always have that kind of leg strength when you were a soccer player?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was like the kickball champion in elementary school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How was that determined exactly? Were we just that good at it in intramurals or what? I mean, when you say kickball champion, I mean, did you guys have actual tournaments, or you're just talking about in the playground?
Oh, just on the playground. I would just kick it over by head. I just thought it was fun.
If you look at kind of all your punts to this point in the season, through 3 games, what percentage do you think you've done what you wanted to do? I mean, I know most of them aren't perfect exactly, but on what percentage would you say you've sort of mission accomplished?
I would say probably 60%, because I've had a few lucky bounces, I'll be honest, but for the most part, I think I've hit the ball I wanted to hit.
Was it last week in particular where you didn't hit as many as you kind of wanted to hit? It looked like maybe the game before had been a little better.
Right. Yeah, there was a few that just kind of hit off the outside of my foot, but they landed where they needed to be.
You said you got a lot better technique-wise. What have you done better? I mean, Coach Elder was just saying that you've always had the leg strength, but it was just the consistency and being able to do that every time. What have just allowed you to do that every time?
Repetition, just going out there and doing the same thing, over and over, and just being able to drop the ball right, swing through the ball. Just repetition.
When you were making mistakes and maybe not doing that all the time, what were you doing wrong? What kind of hitch, I guess, did you have that you kind of got rid of?
I was probably just dropping the ball, either outside or inside or something.
You said 60% you've hit the way you wanted to. What is your goal?
100% is my goal.
Well, what's a reasonable goal?
Just 90%, I guess. At least maybe just one not so good punt a game or something. I guess depending on how many punts I hit.
This was a 1-point low-scoring game last year. Do you sense even more so than usual this could be a type field position, special teams type game where you come down to the kicking game?
I mean, it's hard to tell. Any game could be like that, but we're just trying to go out there and do the best we can.
Are you surprised that a few games into the season you lead the SEC in punting?
Very surprised. I didn't think that could happen, but I'm happy.
What did you think you could do at this point?
I thought I'd be a solid punter, but I never thought I'd be leading the SEC. So.
Where's your confidence level right now?
It's I'm very confident. It gives me more confidence knowing that Coach Jones trusts me to go out there and punt.
The first game with Bowling Green, was there a punt or two where you thought, this feels comfortable, I'm relaxed, I can do this?
Yeah, actually my first punt, I got out there and I thought I'd be real nervous, but I was just relaxed and I just did what I knew I could do and hit a good ball.
Why do you think you were relaxed?
To tell you the truth, I really don't know. I just try to calm down.
You don't try to analyze that, huh?
No.
Analytics didn't come into play?
No.
How many years did you punt or kick in high school?
Junior and senior year.
So you hadn't played football until your junior year?
Oh no, I played football.
You played football. You just hadn't.
I hadn't punted.
You hadn't
right.
punted. Okay.
Yeah.
What positions did you play?
I played tight end and linebacker.
And when you played soccer, what positions did you play?
I was a forward.
As a forward.
Take a couple more guys.
I said, what was that like, just sort of adding that to your position? I mean, I guess people sort of view punters differently than they view tight ends and linebackers. What was it like for you to go over and add that to what you were already doing?
In high school?
Yeah.
You talking about add punting?
Adding punting to your other responsibilities.
It was just somebody had to do it, and so I just thought I was the best fit for it.
At what point did you think that was going to be the thing that took you on? All the other sports that you were playing, all the other things that you were doing, when did you realize that punting was going to be the thing that...
The summer before my senior year, I went to a bunch of camps, and they told me I had potential.
So when you came to Tennessee, where else did you think about going, or was there any was there anything else that was possible?
I had offers at Eastern Kentucky and Lenore Ryan.
But you wanted to walk on here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Had you been a Tennessee fan as a kid, or what was that?
I grew up a Tennessee fan.
A family thing, or just you?
Yeah, it's a family thing. My granddad got me into Tennessee football.
So when you show up at these camps, are you bigger than everybody there?
Yeah, for the most part.
What are you thinking at that point? Are you like, do you even feel like I can be one of these guys, or do you look at them like, oh, come on? I mean,
They're good. It's not about the size and how you punch; it's technique. So, but I did have an advantage with leg strength, I think.
So when the technique is right, you still think the sky, can get higher for you in terms of what you can do.
Yeah, I think so.